Okay, so I don't have a favorite genre of literature. I really don't, I promise. But if I did, it would be poetry. Poetry is like magic to me. In my younger years, I wrote very bad poetry, very bad. Which is why great poetry, I suppose, is all the more miraculous to me. And we are reading some amazing poems this week. However, your quiz isn't so much focused on the amazing poems that we're reading as on prosody. And the first few pages of your reading on poetry in the textbook cover prosody. What's prosody? It's all of the things that can make a poem, rhyme, meter, form. Um, and so some of these things may seem pretty obscure and arcane. I mean, when are you going to need to know that a poem is in trochaic tetrameter? Well, it's an English majory thing to know. And as I point out in I know not all of you are English majors, by the way, although you should be. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Um, my point is that oftentimes the content of a poem, the intent of the poet, and the form go hand in, well, not even hand in hand so much as hand in glove. I give you an example this week of one of my favorite Julia Alvarez poems, which isn't in our readings. Um, so it really is important to understand how the form is working because the form can often tell you important things about the content. Um, now, I mean, how often are you going to need to know how to scan a poem? Well, maybe not that often, but it is a really good is a really good skill to have. So, like I said, most of the quiz is going to focus on those first few pages of the poetry chapter. The reading journal is going to ask you to analyze a poem. And I suppose you could also take the approach of analyzing a couple of related poems, um, looking for where they're similar. So the reading journal focuses more on the poems themselves and as well as the discussion board, both do. And then the quiz really focuses on prosody, although both the reading journal and the discussion board ask you to take a look at prosody too. Okay, if you have questions about poetry, feel free to send me an email. I'm chiming in on the discussion boards again this week. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm hoping that this week's reading journal will help you to work more toward thinking about how you might approach writing your critical analysis paper, which I know isn't due until the end of next month, but geez, this course is going by so fast. We're approaching the halfway point next week. We're almost there, so that's crazy and exciting. You're all doing great work so far. Keep it up. Let me know if you run into any problems, and have a wonderful week. And happy Father's Day to any dads. Okay, bye.